Hey guys, welcome back to Easeldoesitstudio. So today we are going to make this key holder, and I have got the 3 lighter molds out. So what I'm thinking of doing for the lighter holders is I'm gonna color the resin with glow-in-the-dark colors. So I pulled out blue, purple, and salmon, and these are by Let's Resin. So this way here, if you're outside, you're having a bonfire, you can find your lighter that you need to light your bonfire. So I'm really eager to see, and I think this is a size lighter that I use, but I'm not sure. So we ain't gonna know until I make them. And then for the key holder, I think I'm going to use the No-Con Blue, and I'm gonna put a little bit of the Ghost Blue mica powder in it. And I apologize for the noise in the background, guys. I do have another project curing, so we're just going to have to deal with the noise in the background. I apologize, but if you guys want me to get videos out, I've got to do what I got to do to get them done. So I did mix up 7 ounces. So I'm thinking this is going to take 4 ounces. I'm thinking, I don't know. I just got the mold in. So I'm just going to divide a little bit in each of these cups. All right. And that leaves us with 4 ounces. So I'm going to color this 4 ounces. I'm hoping I have enough for those. We will soon find out. So let's go ahead. I'm going to move this aside so I don't get mica powder in it. And we're going to put some of the, look at that. That is absolutely, look at that. It's beautiful. So we're going to put that in there. And I'm going to put a scoop of the ghost powder, about like that. And we'll just kind of see what we get for a color. So I will end up putting these through the debubbler once I get them mixed and I'm happy with the color. Oh, I like this color, guys. Oh. Now I'm thinking I want to do one of the lighter things with, oh well. I'll stick to my original plan. I'm not going to change midstream. Although we might by the time I get to those. Oh, all right. So I've got that mixed. So we'll set this aside for now. And this is the least amount. So we'll put some of the purple in this one. All right, so I think that's going to be good. Like I said, I don't know what these hold, so I might have to mix up more resin. I don't know. And then the medium one, we're going to put this blue in, which is just blue. Let's mix this and see what we get for a blue. I don't know, I'm really, really liking this blue. So these lighters are going to be a good way to use up extra resin. Instead of always doing like a character or whatever, we can do the lighters. And I have not even tried this one. This is the salmon. So we're going to use this in the bigger one. Let me... Oh, the paper's sticking to me. Come on, get off my hands. All right. So yeah, we haven't tried the salmon color yet. So let's give that a good... And then what I'm going to do is I'll pop these all into the Let's Resin Debubbler. Guys, if you haven't got it, you really need to get it. I do have a discount code in the description below, as well as for any of the Let's Resin or the eye candy colors. All right, so we're going to go with that. All right, so I'm going to run this through the debubbler, and then I will be back and we'll get everything poured. Okay, guys. Our resin is ready. Let's get that out. There are still a few bubbles on the top, but... All right, we're going to do the lighters first. And I ran upstairs, so I could have put it a little longer. I put it like 7 minutes. I could have put it a little bit more, but I didn't. So let's... So the pink is the last. Let's see if we can get this one filled. All right, I'm just gonna squish it around. Oh my gosh, guys, I did way too much. All right, we're gonna we're gonna be making some extras of something here. All right, let's give that a spritz. And spray in there. And these are my test ones right here. So I know there's going to be, you know, a little bit of air bubbles or micro bubbles or whatever, but I just want to be able to judge like the size and then like the amount, which I'm like, yeah. So the reason I'm making these glow in the dark, because my husband was like, well, make them glow in the dark because I can't see at night. So that's why these are glow in the dark, guys. I'm just being real with you. All right. And I can see a bubble there. And these are nice and clear so you can see. Like there's a bubble right here. So I'm just going to... bring that to the surface. All right, so let's get them domed. put a little bit more in this one. And get a pokey stick thingy. Oh, that bubble popped. So let's just put a little bit more in here. All right. And let's do the salmon color. I'm dying to see this color anyways, because this is a gorgeous, gorgeous color. And that way it gives the blue for the key thing some time to really finish degassing. All right, let's... So I know these fit Bic lighters, but like I said, I don't know, and I only have one size here, so I might have to run out in the morning and try to find some other sizes. I don't know. All right. So yeah, we've got way too much. So these are going to be great for extras. So I'm just going to slide these back a little bit. And look at this beautiful, beautiful blue. I mean, this is just stunning, guys. I can't even... Oh, hang on. Just knocked my cups over. All right. So I'm going to do the top part first. And we're just going to kind of slowly work our way around. We'll get this part filled in first. And like I said, I don't know how much these take. I just got these molds. I'm hoping I have enough. I'd rather have like extra on some of the stuff than not having enough. But this blue is beautiful. And I want to get this as full as I can. And I don't want to go over. All right, so let's let that finish balancing out, and let's get these keys filled. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to go buy some hooks. I was hoping they had like a hook thing on it, but they don't. So I'm thinking I'm gonna have to buy some little hooks, which isn't a big deal, but in order to finish them, it kind of is a big deal. So 4 ounces is definitely going to be enough for this key thing. All right, I mean, that's just a beautiful, beautiful blue. All right, I do want to add enough to dome these. Might be a bit much. This one I know is way too much, so let me... All right, we're going to use... I'm going to use this because I don't want to have to keep pulling out. But I do want these, you know, somewhat full. All right, so where are we at now? Let's see. All right, so I'm saying three ounces is maybe 3.5, just to be on the safe side. If you want them nice and domed. So that's not bad. 3.5 ounces for this key holder. So we have got an ounce here, and then we've got these 3. So what do we do? That's the big question. All right. I'm going to slide these back out of the way. And we're going to slide this out of the way. And let's see. Let's do one of the wine toppers. I don't know. Oh. All right, let's do this one. I'm trying to think here, guys. All right, I'm gonna pull 2 out just in case. Let's see. Let's pour a little bit of the glow in the dark. A little bit of the blue. And a little bit of the glow in the dark. Let's do a little bit more. I mean, I don't know. These could all run together. Who knows? And all right, we're going to pour the rest of this purple. Just as, I don't know. And let's do the rest of the glow-in-the-dark blue. All right. And all right, we're gonna pour all of the orange or the salmon. So I'm just trying to scrape what I can. And wipe the sides of this because I am making a mess. And then I don't know what we're gonna get for a mess, but I mean, worst case scenario, we can turn these into some sort of knobs or something. Because if I don't like how they come out, I'm not putting them on a stopper for sure. Oh. All right. And then we'll just fill the rest with the blue. And it's going to be what it's going to be. I should have just made a blue one because this would have been a beautiful, beautiful blue. Let's see, how much do we have left here? All right, so I do have a little bit. All right. Let's see if we have enough to finish this flower. And then we are just going to wait until we demold. All right. Whoa. Did you see that good save? Wow. That was a good save. And I don't think this one has the keychain one, so we can use this to embellish something. All right, so I do want to make sure that we get in those little pieces on the side. We get no bubbles down in there. All right. All right, guys, that is it. We will be back on demold. Okay, guys, these are cured. This is still a little bendy, but we're going for it anyways. I'm dying to see. So, I already know that we're going to have to put some alcohol down in these lighters. There we go. I just felt the suction break. Let me just slide that out. We'll do these extras first. Get it down there enough, I should be able to push it. There we go. So then we got to get the suction out of the middle. These are still a little bendy too. I did bring down a lighter, so that's the small one, which I knew that one wasn't going to work. And that one's too big. This one should be the one to fit my lighter. And I should be waiting to really get these hard, but I'm so I want to see what these look like. All right. All right. And you can feel when the you know, kind of like when the suction has been released. They are not easy to get off, that I will say. Ah. There we go. Now, to get this back the right way, can I do it? Come on, little bugger, get back in there. All right, note to self, try not to turn it inside out because it's hard going back the other way. Yeah, maybe if I can roll it back down on itself so I can grab, hang on guys. Good thing I don't have any fingernails. Oh my goodness gracious. Leave it to me to get the difficult molds. There we go. I think I'm getting it. I think I got it. I think I got it. I think again. There we go. All right. Whew. So, we will see if this fits. And nope. So that must be the medium one. There we go. Oh, all right, let me turn this back over. Release as much as I can. There we go. My goodness. So this is going to be kind of like those spoons. I'm trying to get these out. Oh, let me put this, finish putting this back. Gosh almighty. All right. And like I said, they're still a little bendy, but look at that. It works. So we know it's the big one that works for the regular big size lighters. And I should have made that a little bit more opaque, but it's good. All right, so let's see our wine toppers. And like I said, this is just extras, so I probably won't mount them to the, unless they come out pretty. Because then I can always use them on something else. Oh, that's pretty. So you can see some of the pink, some of the peach, this color on the top mixed with the blue. And let me get a stopper out. I'm not gonna fix it because we're gonna make like the set so that they all, you know, but I just wanted to see what they were gonna look like. And then you just glue that on there like that. And then you have your wine stopper. So pretty cool. All right. Once you can get that alcohol to flow in there, these round ones pop right out. Ooh. Ah! Get back here. So that's not too bad. And that would glow in the dark because that is the glow in the dark. But then again, you just glue this to the top, let them sit, and you've got a beautiful wine stopper for your wine bottle. If you drink wine. I don't drink wine. I think it tastes like rusty water. All right. Oh, I knew this blue was going to be pretty for a flower. Look at that. That is gorgeous. Could even put it on top of the ball. All right, so we've got those. Let's get this key one out. Like I said, it's cured, but it's still bendy, but I just want to see if these keys are gonna fit into the, you know, the little thingy ding here. Thinking the easier way would probably be to get the, and then I'll just leave it flat to, you know, finish hardening up. Because it's been 13 hours or so. Ooh, that is pretty. So then I'll just leave this nice and flat. And Got no cleanup, which is amazing. One little thin piece right there. Oh, and they fit. So then there's a hole. So I'm assuming that is where we would put our little hook thing in. I don't know. Oh, that is really cute. So these I can see selling at the craft fair. Absolutely. And then obviously, you know, we'll have to glue those in. But I'm going to wait for it to harden because I don't want to take a chance on bending them out of shape. Now, can I? All right, so that is how it would hang. But yeah, these fit in there perfectly. So I just don't know what type of hook to use because there's a hole there. Why would they do that? I was thinking of doing like the little 3M command strips that you could stick on here. I think it's meant to put like a hook. I don't know. If anybody has done these and knows what kind of attachment, you know, to put in there, let me know. And I don't have any hooks, so I can't, obviously I can't even finish it because I didn't get to the store to get any hooks for it. But it is still really, really cute. And then these are the cigarette lighter holders or lighter holders or whatever you want to call them. So the small, medium, and the large. I know they have the minis and I know they have the regular, so I don't know what lighter fits in this size. And I did fill them all the way, but I think next time I'm not going to fill this part here. Because that way there you can use your finger to like push the lighter out when you need to change your lighter. But we will be doing more of these and I will be like putting decals and stuff on them. I want to make some glittery. So we're going to be using these like for extras just until I can get a little bit of a stock built up to bring them to the craft fair. So, and then these are, again, our wine toppers, which we will devote a whole video to just doing the wine toppers. And then I will, you know, put them together. So I do have a little cleanup on this bottom here, but I'm going to wait for them to get nice and hard. So yeah, that is today's video, guys. Let me know in the comments. And don't forget, I have a private Facebook group, which is the first thing under description is I put the link to it there. Just answer the 3 questions and then I approve you and we can share all of our work. So I think what I'm going to start doing is like posting in there, maybe like something that I know I have an upcoming video of. And that way you guys will get to see what's coming up before, you know, it comes up. So if that's something that you would like, let me know. And I can at least like post the picture of, okay, this is going to be the next video. What do you think? Because I do have one coming out just before I did it yesterday. So it'll already be out by the time this one's done, which is kind of cool. But I will be doing a full tutorial on that same one too. So, alrighty guys, have a great day, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.